and fats. Carbohydrates are very important. They give us the majority of our energy during exercise. So while a lot of people say you should not eat carbohydrates for weight loss or weight gain, we know that active athletes need carbohydrates to function optimally during exercise. Just like fuel in a car, if you put your gas in your car and put it in a garage, you don't need to refill the tank if you didn't ever take the car out of the garage. But athletes are taking their cars out of the garage every single day and sometimes twice a day. So to keep your intensity, when you're doing high intensity work like boxing practice, strength and conditioning, and then another boxing practice session, we need to make sure we get adequate quality carbohydrates in. And some of the quality carbohydrates would be whole grains, fruits and veg, and even dairy products. So now we talk about proteins. And the one thing that everyone thinks about protein is that it's only for muscle building. But proteins have lots of different functions in your body. But in order for us to make sure we use proteins for all the functions, like enzymes and tissue remodeling or muscle building, we need to make sure we take an adequate carbohydrate. Carbohydrate have protein-sparing effect. So when we take in protein, lean quality proteins like fish, chicken, beef, pork, when we take in lean quality proteins, we're getting the essential amino acids. If we're going to go with a more vegetarian approach for protein, we need to make sure that we complement the proteins. So we add things like beans and rice together. Fats. Fats is our last macronutrient that we want to talk about. And fats are very important. Just like protein, we have essential amino acids. In fats, we have essential fatty acids. So that means your body doesn't make them, and you have to get them from your meal plan. With our essential fats, the omega-3s, the omega-6s, and the omega-9s, we get plenty of omega-9s in our American diet. We get some omega-6s, but the omega-3s we seem to be lacking. And those are the ones that have the anti-inflammatory effect that we want athletes to get post-practice. So avocados, almonds, any kind of nuts, seeds, as well as vegetable oils like olive oil, give us omega-3s. And what we want to do is balance those with the other fats we know we're getting in our meal plan in the United States. The other thing you have to remember about fats is fats are doubly as dense as carbohydrates and protein. So you only need a small amount to get what you need. Fats have 9 calories per gram, whereas carbohydrates and protein have about 4. So you can see you need to eat more carbohydrates and more protein and a little less fat to get your full complement of nutrients throughout the day.